Hello friends, welcome back. I believe it's day 16. If not, I'll correct it on the screen. So, we had fun last night in the snow, and today we're getting back down to business. I don't know how long this video is going to be because we've got the live later. Of course, you'll be seeing the live before you see this, but you understand what I'm saying. I had mentioned showing you what I got in the mail. So I opened up my my package expecting to see all these beautiful greens, and this is what I saw. And I was instantly startled. I'm like, I don't need any more grays. Now, they're all inside out. So I'll give you a little glimpse of what we actually got. So we have this pretty green. Let's just kind of turn it inside out a little bit. And this one you've seen before. They're all folded differently too. Oh well. We'll do something. Okay. And you've seen this one before as well. I'm really enjoying this plaid. And this one is a new one, just like this one was. Oh my goodness, it just feels so soft. I know it's flannel, but even still. And this one you've also seen before. But I'm just so glad that I have more to work with. I don't have to be quite so careful now about what I have set aside for each block. So there you go. So we've got the greens for future blocks. Now we are going to be using greens for the current block too. Okay. Here's what I have set aside for the current block. I don't know how well you can see the fabrics. Okay. There we go. You can see them pretty well now. Except the colors look a little bit different. They're a little bit more yellow tinted in real life. So I'm not going to tell you what the name of the block is. We're going to play that little game again. And by the way, I still don't have any suggestions for the blocks that we just finished, the stone looking ones. And I don't want to call them the stone blocks because, like I said, we're going to be doing them in other colors. So I need some ideas. Please help. Please help. All right. So I'm going to be cutting these up. Now, I very intentionally grouped each of these because I want them to go together. So this will be one block and another block and another block. And I'm getting ready to start cutting, and I don't want to get them mixed up later on. So I think we should go ahead and take a picture. Because if you're watching it and I'm saying which ones go with which, you're not going to be able to tell me because I will have already had to figure it out. Okay. Can you imagine how difficult this would be if we didn't have cell phones? Oh, so much better. Okay. So first we need to cut these big ones. I think. Is that what I wanted to do? I gotta look at my book. And I don't want to show you what it says. Yes. Gotta cut the big ones first. Which means I need to do a little bit of ironing. So, do you want to iron with me? That's fine. We can iron together. Okay. So, last night, and how many times can I say so, by the way? Last night, in addition to the little romp in the snow, which if you haven't seen it, it was on the previous video. We played a game together as family. We're trying to get back to having a special day just for family time. and we played Tri-Bond. And I don't know if you've ever played it or not, but it is actually one of my favorite board games. And I won. But I can't really take a lot of credit for it because a lot of it's luck. But it is really, really fun. And if you're not familiar with it, it gives you 3 things, and you have to figure out what they all have in common. So, for example, if I said a piano and a mouth, no, not a mouth. Why did I say that? A piano? Guys, I actually got some sleep last night, so I can't even blame it on that. All right, let's try it again. A piano, Florida, and a janitor. And the answer would be they all have keys. Isn't that fun? But some of them are about academics, some of them are about sports and recreation, some of them are about entertainment, and some of them are just kind of random, like, you know, what I just did. So I definitely suggest you finding it. And actually, I have had numerous boards over the years, and for various reasons, we no longer had them. And so for Christmas, one of the things that we did was we had a thrift store gift. Just a kind of fun thing and little challenge that we gave ourselves. And I suggested that somebody get me that game for Christmas. And they did. I think it was the hubby. I think that's who got it for me. We drew names, so I was really excited. And if you've played it, let me know. And if you haven't, you can let me know. And if you totally despise board games, you can let me know that too. Okay, I need a slightly larger ruler. I can remember there was a point in time when I think I had like 1 ruler. And I don't have a ton, but it really does help to have several. Okay. I don't want to make mistakes because I don't have extra of these. Let me double check. Guys, I'm nervous now. Okay. Okay. Don't let me make a mistake. Righty. So, did everyone have a nice, relaxing weekend? Mine was nice, but it wasn't very relaxing. And I've got a busy week coming up. My mom's birthday is on Monday. Happy birthday, Mom! And I'm not sure what day it is. Is April 1st this week or next week?
April 1st is next week.
What day?
Monday.
Okay, so a week from tomorrow, I have an appointment with an orthopedic surgeon. And so I'm hoping that that goes well. Okay, I don't think I made any mistakes on this part. Now let's cut these browns. And I know that there's some of you that are so brilliant that clearly, just from what I cut here, you know exactly what the block is going to be. Maybe. I've got my lives that I'm still doing. And we're kicking off the Book of John in the Good News Quilt Mystery. And if you like quilt mysteries, that one goes very slowly, just little bits at a time, so that it doesn't, take up a massive amount of time. And if you're thinking, well, you're already so far into it, you have plenty of time to catch up. And here's the thing, you don't even really have to catch up, because the videos aren't going anywhere. They're just going to stay there. So you could get started today and go really slowly, let it take you 2 years if you wanted, and it would still be there for you to enjoy. So don't let the fact that we've already started, deter you from doing it. But try not to look ahead. No cheating. It's a mystery for a reason. And I know that I said that I didn't have extras of this fabric, so I probably really should not be cutting them all at the same time. But I'm going to. Okay. We need I pray these are correct. I believe they're correct. Maybe they're not correct. I'm cutting for half square triangles. You could see it. Don't rewind. Don't look. We're cutting for half square triangles. And I always get confused at how big I should make something. Well, we're just going to go for it. We're going to go with, based on what I wrote, which was a long time ago. But we're going to go with that. And then we're going to just hope for the best. And if it's wrong, I should still have some of the fabric left to do this. Do you guys get confused about what to cut for half square and quarter square triangles to make it end up being the size that you want it? I think this is right. But like I said, if it's not, we still have left over. I know I'm quiet because I'm focusing. I'm sorry. But I did have a thought tonight. Not tonight, today. Or last night. Many times, actually. It's about my pajamas. Because you know that that's mostly all I wear, my pajamas. And I don't know how it happens. But my pajama sets, not the nightgowns, but the tops and bottoms, sometimes it's like dealing with socks. After they go through the laundry, there are pieces missing. I don't know how it happens. We search under the bed, we search in the hampers, we search in the bathroom, wherever. And yet, still some Now, usually I find them at some point in some very weird places. And I don't think that the dogs are moving them, but I don't really know. I don't know where they go. Am I the only person that this happens to? Maybe. I can't help but wonder. And there are some that I have never found the other part to. Ever. I can't even begin to explain it. Okay. Now that's done. Do we know what we're making yet? I mean, I've given you hints. We've got half square triangles. We've got 3 types of fabric. We've got bigger pieces. I think some of you know. I really do. Oh. Let's see. I need to cut that. And then I need to cut that. Yeah. Yeah. See, I don't think that. Oh, yeah. Don't you love how I talk to myself? Okay. These two are not the same size, so I'm going to cut this one individually. I mentioned to you guys earlier, I don't need this one anymore. I mentioned to you guys earlier on a different video about one of the channels that I like to watch, and it was Darling Desi. And in all honesty, I would like to be her when I grow up. I really would. Even though she's, oh my goodness, probably 25 years younger than me. But I just really admire the way that she has embraced what she likes, what makes her happy, and she just goes for it, and that's the way that she lives. Anywho, I just found out a few moments ago, before I got in here, that she's moving to England, the England countryside, and I am so jealous, so jealous. I haven't even gotten to visit. And she's moving there for at least 2 or 3 years, just to see if it's, what they really want. And I'm just so green with envy. Absolutely. I have dreams of moving to Scotland or Ireland, even England. I do probably romanticize the whole thing, but I really would like to give it a try. So, if you do watch her, and you hadn't watched her yet, and you were waiting, and then you watched me first, and I spoiled the news, I'm so sorry. I didn't even think about it. If you could live anywhere other than where you live, and I mean country-wise, not states, where would you go? I know a lot of people would want to go somewhere where it's warm, but I'm allergic to the sun, and I like the cold weather. So, clearly, I wouldn't want to go into the tropics or anything like that. Where would you want to go? Hey, Gentry, where would you want to go?
Israel.
You'd want to live in Israel?
Yes.
Okay, that's dangerous and really hot. But good for you. David.
Canada.
Canada. That's good too. That's good too. But guess what? If I move to Scotland or Ireland or England, they're coming with me. At least for a while. I mean, Gentry's free to to leave and move wherever he wants after the fact. Okay. I don't want to make a mistake. Not with this fabric. With that one, that's okay. Because I have more. But not this one. I think we're going to be able to get the cutting done today before I have to go, especially because I was layering up stuff. And then that means that tomorrow we can start doing some sewing. And I think this block should come together pretty quickly too. The log cabin did take a really long time, but obviously the blocks that we made yesterday, the no-name blocks, and these will all come together quickly. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each one of these has less than 10 seams per block. I kind of lost count in my head because I wasn't actually looking at it. But it's definitely less than 10. Okay. And here's the smaller ones. Only 2 more fabrics to cut. I don't even know that we're going to listen to music today. And you're thinking, oh, please, less rambling, more music. Well, I don't know you're thinking that. But I wouldn't blame you for thinking that. That would be okay. I would understand. Okay, let's see. Make this a smidgy bigger. I might be flying solo tonight on the live, which is totally okay. Miss Nancy is celebrating her wedding anniversary today. So feel free to stop on over to her website, or Facebook rather, and wish her a happy anniversary. Well, her and Earl, because he's part of it too. I was going to say you can't be married to yourself, but then I was reminded of an episode of a TV show that I watched quite a while ago, like years ago, where one of the characters decided that she just wanted to marry herself and get all the gifts. It was kind of funny. Okay, we've got that. These need to be ironed. They're really, really wrinkly. What would be the point of marrying yourself? I mean, I know why she did it in the show, and it kind of made sense, but what would be the point? If you just like being by yourself, you just like being by yourself. Right? I hear somebody snoring. I don't know if it's human or puppy. All right, we have just one more to go. And you guys have been so great hanging with me. That looks like it's cut straight, so I don't need to trim it off. I will trim off that side though. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, we're making good time. Now, somebody did ask me if I was going to be creating a pattern for this particular project, and the answer is more than likely no. Simply because even though I often design the quilts that I make for my kids, I don't usually sell them or set them up or anything like that because it's just for them. It's not about making the money or anything like that. It's just sacred isn't the right word, but it's the only one that's coming to my mind right now. If at some point one of them came to me and said, hey, that was really great, you should turn that, into a pattern to sell, I would consider it, but some things just have to be, special. And speaking of special, look, okay, here we go. We've got these and these, and let me get these separated. And these. So what do you think the block's going to be? It's a very common block, pretty popular, and you know that there's some half-square triangles there. So I can't wait to see what your guesses are below, and I may not tell you tomorrow. I may just keep working on it until it comes together. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, I need to clean up and get ready for tonight's live. And I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you tonight. But of course, again, if I see you tonight, you'll be seeing that before you see this. But you know what? How about I look forward to seeing you on the live next week? There we go. Time-wise, that makes more sense. Anyway, in the meantime, I hope you're cozy in your jammies.